It changes something when you walk around knowing God isn't against you. There's less tension in your chest, less need to defend yourself, less fear of being seen, and at the same time it gets harder because you start noticing how many people are living at war with parts of themselves, how they cut pieces away to stay acceptable, how they tighten their voice around belief, how they treat honesty like rebellion, not because they hate you, but because they're afraid of what opens when the rules loosen. I don't see hate there. I see love mixed with fear, love trying to protect itself from the unknown. But fear doesn't teach softly. It uses shame. It uses tone. It uses discomfort to scare people back in line. And the interesting part is, the ones enforcing it are usually the most uncomfortable. You can feel it, because emotion always tells the story if you listen. Rigid belief carries tension, control carries anxiety, silencing truth carries weight. And I do believe in rules, just not the ones built on fear. I believe there's one root rule, one original fracture. I call it the grim one sin. Disbelief, not disbelief in God, disbelief in being held. Because if you truly believed in yourself, in life, in the divine movement beneath everything, you wouldn't need to kill, you wouldn't need to steal, you wouldn't need to cheat, you wouldn't need to hate, you wouldn't need to dominate or punish truth or shrink others to feel safe. Because belief creates trust, and trust dissolves desperation. When you know you're held, you don't grab. When you know there's enough, you don't hoard. When you know you belong, you don't attack. Rules born from belief aren't restrictive, they're stabilizing. They don't say hide, they say rest. They don't say fear God, they say trust life. And when belief is real, morality doesn't need enforcement. It becomes natural. That's the difference between obedience and alignment. God isn't against you. And once you feel that, you stop living like love has conditions. You start living like trust is the law.